In this video, we are going to create and animate a clock inside of Adobe After Effects. So let's get into it. So this is a nice and simple one. Let's start by just turning on the proportional grid, just so we can frame everything up correctly. Now I'm just going to go up to here. This is the rectangle tool. Hold that with the left, and then we'll go down to ellipse. Now in my example, I don't want a background on the clock. I just want this to be a circle outline and then have the two hands. Keep it fairly simple. So on fill, I want to make sure that this is set to no background or none. Press OK. Then in stroke, we'll select stroke, make sure this is solid. Press OK, and then we can decrease the size of the width and change the color. Then from there, I'm going to hold shift on the keyboard and draw out a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. We can amend this later on. So the next step is going to be creating the hands. So it's going to be the same thing. Make sure you're selected off the shape layer, by the way. So we create a new layer. We're going to go ahead and select the pen tool this time. Make sure these are the same settings. And then we're just going to create a point in the center. And then we'll go up to this point and create a point. Great. Now, if we go into the transform section down here, you want to make sure that the anchor point is in the very center and that this hand lines up to the center. If not, you can go through and change the settings here like this. But the way that we're going to rotate this, we want to rotate the item around the anchor point. So it's really important that the anchor point is anchored to the very center. And as you can see, this is what this is going to look like. I personally think the stroke's a bit too much for this. So I'm just going to pull that down to around 20. Now from here, I want these hands to be rounded at the end rather than this harsh 90-degree straight edge. So we're going to go into that shape layer. We'll go into the stroke, and then in the line cap, we want to change this from a butt cap into a round cap. And that is how that is going to look. As you can see, they're both rounded off. And if we zoom out, great stuff. Now, before we carry on, I'm just going to rename these because it's going to get confusing otherwise. So we'll call this clock. We'll rename this to big hand. We're going to copy and paste that. So on Mac, that is Command C and Command V. Rename that to small hand. On here, we're just going to decrease the size of this. So I'm just going to rotate this back up to the start. So that should be set to 0. We're going to go into the scale. We're going to unlink the scale width and height, and we're just going to pull the height down. Cool, great. So now we can go ahead and start animating this. So I'm going to set everything back to 0. So the rotation on here should be 0. Rotation on here should also be 0. So let's say in 5 seconds, we want 1 hour to pass. So it's currently 12 o'clock. Let's change it to 1 o'clock, which should be around here. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Using these lines to indicate that. So if we go on the small hand is only going to actually go just a little bit. So we'll go to the very beginning. Make sure rotation is selected on both. So if it's not, just press R on the keyboard and that should bring up rotation. If that doesn't work, then just go into transform and find it that way. But we'll create a brand new keyframe at the start on both of those. We'll go to the 5-second marker. The small hand is going to rotate to 1 o'clock roughly. And then the large hand, we're just going to go to 1. So it's essentially doing 1 full rotation around. So if we have a look, great stuff. That's working exactly the way that it should do. Now, if we wanted to do a full 12-hour cycle in those 5 seconds, then this would have to rotate around 12 times. So we'd go 12 on here, and then we can go 0 on this one and 1 on the first one. So essentially, the small hand is just going to rotate once around, whereas the large hand is going to rotate around 12 times. So 12 hours in the clock. This is how this is going to work. And there you go, that is the clock effect essentially now complete. So from this point, you can start to jazz this up a little bit. So you can go in, you can change the color of this, you can add a different texture to this, you can do all sorts of different things, or you could pre-comp this and place this into the corner of your video as a stopwatch or a clock effect animation. But that is the clock effect essentially now complete. 90% of the people that watch this channel unfortunately do not subscribe, and it would make the world of difference if people were starting to subscribe to this channel. I understand it's a tutorial channel. You come to the channel, find the tutorial you're looking for and move on. But it would make the world of difference to this channel if the numbers would grow a little bit more. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next one. See you there.